How well do you remember that game?
How is that? I'm 33.
Yeah.
I do remember that game, man. We were hyped up for that game. Our team, it's Michigan State. We were a chip on the shoulder team like most Michigan State teams. Coach Perlis, and even after Coach Perlis, that's just who we are as a program. So we went into that game with the mindset to beat those guys, you know what I mean? And Percy and Travis Davis and all those guys, man, we were fired up and we should have won. I'm still mad. The kicker, I still remember the kicker's name.
Carlos Huerta.
Yes, exactly right. He couldn't miss. He couldn't miss, man. That's what I remember about that game, but 26-20. I still remember the score because we should have beat them dudes, but it is what it is. So hopefully you go down there and get it done this week.
We were on the team in '89 when you guys played Miami. You guys played great that day, and they were the best team in the country coming in. What do you remember about that day? Harlon says it still bothers him.
Yeah, because we had them on the ropes, man. I mean, games like that, you playing the #1 team with all the hype that came in. I remember being a beautiful day at Spartan Stadium. The place was packed. It was absolutely electric in there. And we played. I mean, it was a tough game. It was a hard-hitting game. It was a lot of going back and forth. Everything that football's about. That game, that's one of the reasons that you play college football. That particular game was one of the reasons that college football was so great. It was so much fun when I played. And we were very close, to knocking them off. But I mean, they ended up pulling it out. That's what championship teams do. And great memory.
Does it still hurt you a little bit too when you think about it?
I mean, they'd be lost. Man, I'm a competitor, man. If you want to shoot some marbles right now, you want to race, whatever you want to do. So, they all hurt me, man.
Close call against a team that back you talked about the mystique.
Yes,
era of it. Yeah.
Exactly right. Exactly. That's when they were the U for real, and still building it at that time. But a lot of good football players on that team, and they were a good team, and it was a good game and a great memory.
You guys were hitting that day. Did the Miami players? I know they probably didn't compliment many opponents back then, but did they give you any nod of respect as your team? Because you guys were hitting that day, weren't you?
Oh, we were hitting. Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the game, Lamar Thomas, one of the receivers, who wasn't playing at the time, but ended up being a really good player for them and played in the NFL. He was number 36. I was 36. We going in the tunnel. He said, "Dog, can I have your gloves?" And I gave him my gloves.
First down now for Miami. Getting up to Conley, and Conley out to the 15-yard line. Cardinal, look at Colorado. Woo. We thought Washington was a good football team. Second down, 8. Toretta throwing, and behind him, and it's picked up. It's intercepted. It's Barnett. Barnett to the 5. Diving, touchdown. Snap, the ball's down. Langlow's kick is up, and it's all equal now at 20. So Erickson with 1 interception. Toretta has suffered 2 interceptions. It's all even at 20.
Now, Miami had their reputation back then, but did any of them show you a little respect after the game? Harlon said that he had a couple nods here and there.
I got a couple nods. I remember I took some guys deep that game. So, and we mixed it up. We blocked.
Anything he says, I didn't do anything wrong. We saw it. We had it on tape, right? The evidence is there. Throwing deep. Down there is Courtney Hawkins. He's got it.
And then, through my journey in the pros, we talked about it. I had some guys from Miami on the teams that I was on, and we had some great conversations about it. I mean, they knew after they left here, they had to get in the ice tub, like us. It was a hard-hitting football game, and it was fun to play. 30-some years ago, make me feel old, man.
Yeah, I was there too. I'm old too, so.
And in the past 2 years, Michigan State has played very well to splice in Big Ten play, 13-1-2. Beautiful day for football. The Spartans going against the Hurricanes. 20. Conley goes in motion. Erickson, quick looking pass complete to Chudzinski, the tight end, to the 27-yard 44 of Michigan State. That's behind the intended receiver. Intercepted. Percy Snow. Back to throw is Erickson, and fine catch in the open air is made. Score, 11:47 to go in the first quarter. They're coming after him. Erickson's in trouble. Coming through first was Carlos Jenkins, 51, and he is a Floridian. Not find anybody open. 2nd and 20. Comes out throwing. The completion is made to Randall Hill. He's their fastest wide receiver. He's nailed by Chris on this time, short of the 35. Conley. And Conley moves to the 31. Check that. Alex Johnson, 3 wideouts on this play. Conley has come back into the running back. Now jumps into the wing. He checked off. Erickson looking to the near side. The pass intended for Pee Weeson. Deep drop. Being chased. Flag on the play. Gets it to Conley. And Conley has waited 3 years to be the quarterback. And now he rolls out far side to the 15. 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown. Michigan State. Today they were 55-0 in that department. Far side, complete to Johnson. Breaking the tackle is Johnson. To the 10, to the 5. Coretta back now with 1:09 and 1 timeout. And Carroll and giving off now to McGuire.
Good defense.
Good McGuire. And the green and white are there. Harlon Barnett was the first from the 10 for Miami as we begin the 4th quarter. Conley trying to get wide. Being chased and knocked out of bounds. 3rd and 6. Coretta inside the 5. Gets rid of it to Conley, and he's got the first down on a good 20-13. Second-ranked Miami. They've got a battle here today. Play action pass. Pressure coming, and level. Wow. Was he hit? 2nd and 10. Coretta. Away handoff to Conley, and Conley just scraps and scrapes his way. 3rd down, 9. Travis Davis, pressure coming to Toretta's backside to Chudzinski, and Rain Trust trying to get something going here. Give to Conley, and he is hit from the backside. I mean hit. 2nd and 9. They picked up a yard. Toretta had a little trouble with exchange there. And Conley, and he's unloaded. That's a